Brown runs into Marcus Sanders, who Sanders is supposed to be able to block for him. Brown is saying, Sanders, get out of my way, make a block for me or something. I could have been in the end zone.
Holding up progress, man. I was heading down the interstate.
But a good run for Brown. It's another Bronco first down. They move inside the 25 with 2:30 left to play here in quarter number 3.
Could get interesting, Skip, if they can take it in here with 2:24 to go. Mills, watch out, he could throw. This is Sanders. Now he'll tuck it and is down near the 20. And I'll tell you, it's so funny because about on their last possession, on Denton's last possession, when Sanders ran wide, Skip alluded to the fact, he said, hey, don't be surprised if you see him come back with a halfback pass.
Here he is here trying to fake, and then he ran out of real estate. He got close to the sideline there, and his receiver wasn't open. He wisely tucked it away and picked up a couple of yards. Pick up of 3. It's 2nd and 7. And the rain continues to come down. A little harder now. Ooh, good handoff. Brown again, up the middle. He just barely got him the ball, though. I think Brown was past it before he finally slipped it in. And here's another opportunity for the Broncos as you think about that clock as well, 1:20 and ticking. You want to put something in now and kick the ball off again with still time in the third quarter.
That's right. 3rd down and 5. They're at the Ryder 18. Mills is going to throw again. He's got a man open at the 10 and finds him. First down for the Broncos. Cody Shelton, 160-pound junior split end, makes the reception, and folks, it'll be 1st and goal for the Broncos as you see the replay.
Shelton split the two guys back there. One of them was Pierce and the other guy was McLarty. He ran right in between those guys, right in between the zone, makes the catch, and it is a 1st down, 1st and goal, and inside a minute to play here in quarter number 3.
Running play to the right is Sanders, looks for an opening, cuts it back, and possibly gets 1 out of it. Rashad Hickman, 32, in on the stop.
Here you see how nice that turf is. He tried to make that cut back, and he didn't slip and fall, although it's raining. And you know, you talk about the quality of this turf that they laid out here at Memorial Stadium. There's some fine turf. On other types of turfs, he might have been able to make that cut and slip and fall, but it's soaking up the rain pretty good.
2nd down, goal to go for the Broncos. We go with toss left. Sanders cuts it back. Touchdown Broncos, and we've got a brand new ball game.
With 4 seconds left in the third quarter, and that's almost exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to at least have some more time on that clock and kick the ball off again. Here's the run again, 8 yards out, and you see Sanders gets in for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Plenty of blocking in front of him. He goes in untouched again for the 2nd time in a row, and the Broncos a kick away from making this a tight ball game. 42-27 as of now, and awaiting the extra point from Silva.
And he got it.
Here it is from up top. There's a simple pitch. He had the blocking that he needed there and gets into the end zone. Looked like one of the Raiders tried to put a block on somebody instead of covering the hole and trying to make a tackle. But Sanders runs past everybody, and with just 4 ticks left here in quarter number 3, it is now 42-28.
Well, Skip, I don't know what the over and under was on this game tonight, but I'll tell you what, there's 70 points on the scoreboard right now, and the 42.
That is well over the mark.
42-28. The Ryder Raiders lead the Denton Broncos with only 4 seconds to go in the third quarter, and I'll tell you what, we may be in for a whale of a fourth quarter.
I'll tell you exactly. As this rain keeps coming down, and you're more likely to see some more turnovers as well, and they could go in favor of the Denton Broncos. They turned the turnovers into points on that last possession. But you go back to the interception, and our director in the truck said he slow-moed it down a little bit in there and said it was a catch. So,
and I don't see how the official missed it because they were right there on the spot. Because just about the time McLarty, we thought, made the interception, you saw the official right there signaling incomplete pass. He saw something we didn't see.
Exactly. He's got the closer view.
And we saw something he didn't see on the
Well, we've got an angle there. All right, the ball keeps blowing off the tee, and they're more than likely send somebody there to hold on to that one so we can get this kickoff. Next week's action ought to be exciting. Got some key games for you. Hershey takes on Burke Burnett, and MSU takes on Tarleton State. We'll talk a little bit more about those ball games here in a minute. Nobody wants to field this one. Pierce finally. Pierce got up to the 32-yard line. And that will do it for quarter number 3.
All right. An exciting third quarter of play, I'll guarantee you that. A lot of points put up there again. And we're going to take a break with the score. The Rider Raiders 42, the Denton Broncos 28. Sit back in your seat, put on your seatbelt, because we're in for a wild fourth quarter.
And I've been loving blind, loving every heart I could call mine.
And for the best in country music entertainment, tune in to Hit Country Video every week.
They seek glory with a leather spheroid. Sunday nights, these gladiators come to cable to play. Once again this season, you get 2 channels of exclusive NFL action on cable. TNT kicks off the season with high-flying fun through October 27th. Then ESPN runs it to the playoffs. Sunday Night NFL on ESPN and TNT. This fall, your cable subscription's worth more than ever.
Coming through for you.
On Vista Cablevision.
There you see Flanagan giving the ball straight ahead to Rashad Hickman on the first play of quarter number 4. And if you left us with the score 35 or 42-14 in favor of the Rider Raiders, it's now 42-28, as Denton has come back with 2 touchdown drives of their own. And we've got an interesting ball game developing now, Skip, with 11:32 to go in the ball game. Hickman gives it away to Mondrell Lewis.
Lewis almost dropped that one, was bobbling it a little bit, and I think he did. No, okay, I'm sorry. That was just a player that was excited there.
Jeff Payne.
Thought maybe they came away with the ball there.
Well, I guess Jeffrey's getting all worked up about stopping Lewis short of the first down and probably thinking, okay, guys, it's 3rd and 3. If we hold them here, we're going to get the football back again. So we'll see as Flanagan brings the troops up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 3 Rider from their own 40. They lead 42-28. Flanagan option right. He'll keep. He will have the Rider Raider first down, and they'll keep possession.
That was a strange one that time. He had 2 pitch men. You know, a short pitch guy and a long pitch guy that time. But he didn't need either one of those guys. Tucks it away, has the first down at the 45-yard line. If the Raiders can march another good drive, that was only their first turnover of the ball game. So I think they have this one in command right now if they can just continue to march the football.
Lewis straight ahead behind the block of Rashad Hickman. Gain of about 4.
The Broncos trying to get fired up down there. Trying to get back in this one.
Well, Skip, they're probably going to try to start stripping that football here because they're down by 2 touchdowns. We're getting close to the 10-minute mark, and Rider is going to be content as they can be just to keep the football on the ground, maintain possession, and eat that clock up. And, of course, there's no question about that the clock is now an ally of the Rider Raiders with 9:51 to go.
Well, you talk about how the Broncos kick some time off the clock of their own. Look like Hickman is close to another Rider Raider first down. at the 45-yard line. And from here, he's got it, and the officials signaled it, and it will be. But, yeah, the Broncos took too much time in trying to score for them. You know, they needed some quick ones. As you mentioned, 9:20 and clock ticking now. The clock working definitely against the Broncos and for the Raiders, who have the lead.
Fake to Lewis. Flanagan around the right side. Sneaks inside the 40. Credit Flanagan with a pickup of about 4 yards on that one.
A reminder, Sportsline, and it's live every Tuesday at 7 o'clock right here on WFTV Channel 10. Call in your sports questions every Tuesday night.
Our guest coming up will be Kim Griffey, the head basketball coach of the MSU Lady Indians. As you see Rashad Hickman carrying the football inside the 35-yard line. Now, I tell you what, speaking of the MSU Lady Indians, they're going to have a good ball club again this year. Only lost one player, and that was D. Wood.
Yeah, Big D. Wood scored at least, 13, 14 points a ball game.
She was a good ball player. Now, Skip, you know what happened to him last year. Of course, everybody remembers the player that was declared ineligible that cost them home court advantage. When they would have had Whalen here at Wichita Falls, and ended up having to go out to play him in Plainview.
And they only lose by 2 out there?
That's right. This is Mundrell Lewis trying to get loose, but he won't make it. D.J. Morris, senior linebacker, wrestles him to the ground. Second down now for the Raiders. But the most important thing is the clock continues to move.
Up and coming for the Raiders. They travel to Keller next week, and then at home against Marcus. There's head coach Wayne LeBleu.
Flanagan straight ahead to Hickman. He's going to go. Touchdown Rider, and no flags.
30-yard touchdown run, and again the hole was set up by the offensive line.
Oh, what a job again by the guys up front.
An opportunity to look at it up top as the hole set up on the offensive line, and then he broke a tackle and trots into the end zone. 30-yard run for Rashad Hickman, who gets in to the end zone. And Rodriguez for the extra point. I'll look at it again. There you see that big hole, man. You didn't see any white shirts around anywhere.
Huge hole, and credit the guys in the trenches, that offensive line, for a great job to open that hole for Rashad Hickman.
49-28, and the Raiders lead it. Now, talking a little bit more about the Rider Raiders, we mentioned they play at Keller, and then they finish it off at home against Marcus. And, you know, yeah, they're going to need some help. You know, mathematically, I guess they can still be in it right now.
And that's the important thing. Mathematically, they still have a chance. And until they don't have a chance mathematically, they're still in it, Skip. I mean, you know, look at baseball. They always talk about what? Magic numbers and all that stuff. And they say, well, this team has not yet been mathematically eliminated. Neither have the Rider Raiders. Now, that could change next week, but as of right now,
change after tonight's action.
It sure could.
Haltom needing a win tonight. Squib kick. And Broncos will have it at the 41. And now we will definitely see if Jason Mills can put it up top. Gonna have to do it. 7-11 left. 49-28. We've seen some good offensive display here tonight.
Well, we sure have. No secrets now, no mystery what Mr. Mills and company are going to have to do, and that's air out the football because they trail by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, a pitch into
Reverse
he
ball
loses it.
still
Ball's
loose.
anybody's ball.
That can be advanced.
And they got it back. Yes, he got it back. Lamar Allen, who's been having problems all night long and holding on to the football. Let's go with this one. And the Raiders had an opportunity to take this one. He couldn't advance it, but this is where the Raiders make their mistake.
Now, if the ball is fumbled beyond the line of scrimmage, the defense can advance it.
He would have been able to take it right there. He wouldn't have been able to run that one in. He should have just fell down on that one. A loss all the way back to the 23. Sanders out of the backfield making a catch that time. And not only can he run from the backfield position, he also comes out of there and he's got pretty good, decent hands.
He does.
Put it in the right area there.
He showed the ability to run the football tonight as well as catch it. And keep in mind, we've still got that real light rain falling, and you know the football's a little bit on the slick side. But nonetheless, Sanders able to hold on, picks up the gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Oh, he's breaking some tackles out there.
Nice job by Mills. Out near the 45, but he'll still be about 6 yards shy of the first down. And of course, with Denton trailing by a score of 49-28, no secret at all that the Broncos are going to go for this one.
Yeah, they have to here. Keep their hopes alive, they have to, and maybe before they even do that, figure they may take the time out. Here's the replay one more time. Now watch them break 1, 2 tackles there, 3,
Another one.
4, and finally brought down. You can tell it's a little slippery out there with the rain coming down. Fourth down.
And the Broncos will go for it.
They have to.
Keep in mind, they've got to get to the 49 in Ryder territory. Mills holds a man, overthrows him again. And Skip, that's about the 5th or 6th time tonight that Mills has had a receiver out there. That particular time, it was Matt Burns, and just merely overthrows the receiver. I mean, they're there, but he just can't hit him.
Had him open. So we mentioned, players not used to throwing the football a lot. Here's the opportunity on a 4th down gamble, and this will just about wrap it up. 5:30 left to play as you see Mills on this last attempt to keep the drive alive. And just overshoots him. Too high for him. So the Raiders have it at the 45. Still have some of their key men in the ball game.
Flanagan's still the quarterback. Hickman the fullback. New tailback, Brian Lewis gets a chance. Down to near the 40. All right, Skip, here we come with a new quarterback. Nope, Flanagan's going to stay. I started to say I saw 15 come in, and that's Benji Brosh, and he's listed as a quarterback. Benji listed as a quarterback and free safety. But he'll come up and line up as a tight end on the right side. Flanagan will bring them set. 2nd down, 6. Ryder from the Denton 40. Raiders lead 49-28. Hickman bounces to the outside, looks for room. Stiff arm right there, still on its feet. Skip, if he can stay in bounds, but he can't. Did you see that stiff arm?
About laid the guy out, didn't he?
Oh, there goes the flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're going to get a little extracurricular activity after the ball game. Here's the replay again on the stiff arm, and then he walks the tightrope down the sideline. The flag thrown down at the 21-yard line as you get a shot of Rashad Hickman. And we'll find out the call right now from the officials with 4:41 to play in the ball game. 49-28 Raider lead, and they're going for more. First down it is for the Raiders, but we will check the flag. We'll see what the flag is. And it appears to be against the Broncos. Here's the call, dead ball.
Personal foul against the Broncos. Skip,
Broncos.
I was going to say we tried to run it back to see if we had it to show the late hit, but we didn't pick it up.
Broncos getting a little frustrated right now.
Sure. And I'm sure a few words being exchanged back and forth. Some trash talking out there. At this juncture of the game, 49-28. Ryder up by 3 touchdowns. Flanagan straight ahead again. Rashad Hickman. Maybe the 8. That's about it.
So second and goal now from the 7. This will be the biggest productive night for the Raiders so far this season.
Pitch to Lewis, going to the left side, needs a block, inside the 5, call it the 4. Gain of about 3.
Brian Lewis, another senior. 5'9", 172-pound senior, who didn't get much action in the backfield. They used him basically this year to run kickoff and punt returns. Now getting a chance to get in there.
That's right. And Coach LeBlue continues to run them in and out. Greg Gilmore just came out. Austin Smith, number 28, came in on this 3rd and 5 for the Raiders from the Denton 5. This is Lewis. Touchdown, Raiders. So, Skip, somebody else gets a chance to change the numbers on the board, and they do.
Brian Lewis into the end zone. A look at it from up top. Simple pitch, had the key block from the fullback again. And that's what you need when you run the eye. That's where that fullback is very important.
There you see a shot of the raindrops coming down.
Mix up, and they will not get this one.
That's McLarty.
Here's the up top view again, or this is down, this is on the floor. On
Ground,
the pitch
yeah.
to Lewis.
Ground level of Mr. Lewis.
Too many points for our director. 55-28 the score. We'll be back.
The Hampton Inn, just off I-44 in Wichita Falls, would like to invite you to stay with them when you come to support your favorite sports team. Hampton Inns offers superior guest room with non-smoking rooms also available. The Hampton Inn has free continental breakfast for their guests, free local phone calls, pay-per-view movies, and remote-controlled television, which feature CNN, ESPN, and Showtime. In addition, the 3rd and 4th person stay free, and children under 18 stay free with their parents. Also, guests have access of local racquetball club and fitness center. So when you're in town cheering on your favorite sports team, come relax with us at the Hampton Inn, your home away from home, on I-44 just off the Marine Street exit in Wichita Falls. For reservations, dial 766-3300 or 1-800-HAMPTON.
All righty, that's Mr. Daniel Rodriguez, who I'm sure his foot is about to fall off, Skip. As many extra points as he's kicked, as many times as he's kicked off, go get him, Daniel. Do it again. One more time. There goes that elusive pigskin. Look at that thing. Finally picked up and advanced by DJ Morse.
Well, while we have a little break in the action, let's talk about next week's action right here on WFTV. Start things off with a key game for the Hershey Huskies.
Yes, sir. District 5 4A action, and for the second week in a row, the Bulldogs from Burke Burnett will come calling.
What a game that ought to be. It's a key game for Bobby Page and the Hershey Huskies. It's a must-win from here on out.
It certainly is.
And then immediately following that one, it's Pack the Stadium night for the MSU Indians.
Dun, 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 dun.
They get set to take on Tarleton State.
All right.
That ought to be a game. We'll talk a little bit more about that here after this play.
This is Don Brown.
Whoa!
That's
Brown took a stick.
helmet pad. That's the cheek pad that came flying out of there.
Yes, sir. Leading the way, Sean Perez with a couple of other Rider Raiders on the defensive tackle that time. We'll look at it from on the ground, coming at you on the handoff.
And watch that cheek pad come flying out of there. Can't see it.
2:44 left. Clock ticking here. Fourth and final quarter, 55-28. And by the way, there is a new quarterback in there, Billy Lane, number 8, quarterbacking.
Billy Lane.
Ring a bell, huh?
Heavy on the last name.
Yeah, Mr. Lane.
Bobby Evans. Yeah, go ahead. We'll both talk about it. You take the Bobby Evans part, and I'll take the sporting goods
I've
part.
got the shirt that he provided.
You certainly did, and I can't believe
and
that you're able to wear that on such a cold, rainy night.
Well, I didn't have to walk to the stadium.
That's the difference. Marcus Sanders carries it out to the 35-yard line, and the little yellow hanky comes flying out. And we'll check this one out and see who's going to be the guilty party, the guys in black or the guys in white.
But while we have this timeout, let's talk a little bit more. It's going to be against the guys in the white. About the MSU Tarleton State ball game, a key game for the Indians. And for them, it's also a must-win from here on out.
Okay, and you say that even though it's not a conference game, that if they lose to Tarleton, their chances of the playoffs
Are very slim.
even if they win the conference championship.
Very slim. They come into the ball game tomorrow against McMurray, I believe.
That's right, on the road.
And they're ranked 21
21.
in the nation. So they beat McMurray. Who cares? They may get in the top 20 there, they may not, depending on what some of the other teams have done.
But you're right, they have to win. They got to win.
You know, an impressive win against McMurray would be okay, but, you know, I saw on the chart that there were teams that were ranked 23rd, 24th, and they are already in the top 20. They moved in ahead of MSU.
And you know what's funny about that, too, is we did that game with Austin College, Skip, and Austin College's defense came in here with some big credentials. They were ranked number 1 in TIAA. They were ranked number 1 in the nation in total defense. The Indians beat them, and once again, they only move up one place. You know, they've moved up two spots in 2 weeks. Went from 23 to 22, and then 22 to 21.
Exactly.
I mean, those are not exactly big leaps
Well,
to the top 20.
Not when you're, you know, not when you definitely need it. There's a timeout on the field. But a look at the NAIA top 25 and a previously ranked team, Minot State from North Dakota, they were ranked 23rd in the nation. They moved from 23 to 18.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You would think when you're ranked 22nd and you beat a team that boasts the number 1 defense in the nation in NAIA that you would move up more than one spot, but
And a 21 ranked team moved to number 18 as well. So,
yeah, is right. I don't know who's got the.
But it could be like at halftime we talked to Jeffrey Milam. It could be like he says, you know, who knows Wichita Falls?
I know.
Who knows MSU?
Where is MSU? I got you. Well, we know where it is.
And I'm sure a few other teams will know if they make the playoffs. A punt Strangely, as nobody back deep, they weren't really expecting the punt. This one will roll inside the 10 and give it a little blow or two, can get to the 5.
Would you believe? Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
68 yards
With the roll.
with the roll.
All right. 20 ticks remaining. But as we mentioned, that MSU Dalton State game will be a good one. If you can, come on out to the stadium. It's packed the stadium night.
You saw some happy coaches, I guarantee you. Coach Mancini and the head coach Wayne LeBleu have enjoyed what they've seen tonight, and hats off to the Rider Raiders, because after what they've been through the last 2 weeks, that huge disappointing loss last week here at the stadium to Sherman, that we said virtually knocked them out, but again, they are not mathematically eliminated.
Okay.
They've got to like they've got to like the effort they've seen tonight from their kids. 55 points.
And I'm sure that, you know, this is a game that if you could have scheduled it before some of those key teams came in, it would have been a good pump up into playing those games, but they weren't so lucky to do so. So we mentioned next week for the Raiders.
They travel to Keller, I think you said.
Yes, Keller it is, and then they finish it off with Marcus on a 2 o'clock kickoff. They need that one, and that should do it. No one will think about stopping the clock on this one. The clock will tick down. As far as the Denton Broncos are concerned, we will hear from these guys next year. With runners like Sanders and Williams and a couple of other key players they have over there, it's going to be a strong team next year to look after.
You better believe it. They will be heard from next year, and I'll tell you, if that lightning keeps it up, we're going to be hearing from it tonight. There you see the final score. Yeah, you heard the thunder then, didn't you, Mr. Boyd? That's what I'm talking about.
No, that was a gun that went off to in the ballgame.
Well,
55-28 coming up. We'll have a player of the game and give you our final thoughts and views of tonight's ballgame. We'll do that in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.
Strengthen your swing and improve your game at Lakeside Pitch and Golf. Practice your batting techniques with their baseball and softball pitching machines. Just 25 cents for 7 pitches, or polish up your stroke on the 13-acre driving range. Just $3 for a large bucket of balls, or $2.50 for a small bucket. Lakeside Pitch and Golf is just a short drive from Weeks Park, and they're open Tuesday to Sunday till dark, weather permitting. Lakeside Pitch and Golf, 1 mile past the State Hospital on the Archer City Highway.
Great sports performances coming through on cable. 1,200 hours every month. On Vista Cablevision.
Back at Memorial Stadium, and there you see a happy man right there, head coach Wayne LeBleu of the Rider Raiders. And, Coach, you got the Gatorade dunked on you tonight, mixed with this rain, huh? Okay. Yes, it was. As far as the rain is concerned, that wasn't really a key factor. Let's talk about the offense. Good offensive display tonight.
Yeah, I was real proud. Our offense played exceptionally well. We needed this win real bad, and they rose to the occasion, so it sure was nice for them.
Coach, I feel good for you, because I know this has been a disappointing season. It's been disappointing not only for you, but of course for the fans and the kids as well. But I think the kids showed a lot of staying power, a lot of class and character after that disappointing loss last week here to Sherman, to come back tonight and put on an exhibition like this. It makes us feel good. It's got to make you and the kids feel good as well.
Well, it really does, and I appreciate you saying that. I tell you, I thought they showed a lot of character too, and to get their heads back up and and come back and fight for it like this. And they showed the type of ball club tonight that we can be. So I hope we can keep this going.
All right, you travel to Keller next week, and then you finish it off with Marcus, a possible tune-up game with Keller. But how do you think you're going to match up against Marcus?
Well, you know, right now I'm concerned about Keller. They've got a good football team, and they've had some tough luck like we have, but they have some good athletes, and we got to win that one. So we're focusing in on that one right now.
Coach, how does Scott's knee look for next week?
Well, we think we're going to have him back. The doctor said that it's coming along well, and they didn't want to take a chance on playing him any tonight, obviously, but he's been running on it a little bit, and we think he'll be back next week.
All right, listen, you know, you hear many times, of course, in baseball jargon about not being mathematically eliminated, and Skip and I have touched on that probably a half a dozen times tonight. But if the right things can happen and you guys can go on and win your next 2 games, still the Rider Raiders are still mathematically in this thing.
That's right, we are, and as I said last week, though, we're just going to take them one at a time, and we're playing for pride, and if the playoff works out, that's a bonus for these young men, so I hope it does.
You bet.
All righty.
Tell Skip I saw his wife and kid last night, and they're much too cute for him.
Hey, tell Uncle Floyd, is it Uncle Floyd or Uncle Fred?
Uncle Floyd.
Uncle Floyd, hey, you tell him hello and listen, keep a cap on that mouth. We don't need any more 15-yard penalties.
That's right. Hey, we appreciate what you guys do for us. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Head coach Wayne LeBlue of the Rider Raiders, and what a man to stick it out here in the fourth and final period after the ball game. And as you see the last man on the field as it's raining and continuing to rain down, and the opportunity for him to take the time to talk to us. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was in town last week with my wife or my kids. I'm sorry.
Well, Ethel's here, and I know Skip and Ethel are going to have a little heart-to-heart talk after this thing's over with, because Skip wasn't here last week, Coach, but you got some good headlines for us anyway.
All right.
We don't have any highlights, but you see a lot of taillights as they leave the Memorial Stadium.
Exactly. What a week it's been of football. And as far as the Rider Raiders, they go ahead and wrap this up. 55-28, the final score. And you had the words and thoughts for next week. They're hollering in the truck player of the game. I don't know.
Way to go. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to surprise everybody and not tell you on the air. You'll have to wait till next week.
Okay, we'll wait till next week to do it, fans. Oh, man. Okay, so that does it. Okay, we're waving here. I don't even know where we're at. There we are. All right.
There
All right. Okay, that wraps it up for tonight. Next week's action, though, on WFTV, it will be Hershey and Burke. Key game, and it's MSU and Tarleton State, another key game.
Yeah, that's your Pack the Stadium night or something like that.
That's right. So be sure to be here. Boy, camera guys, get out of there.
Too much lightning.
We thank them for all the fine pictures you got here in the fourth and final period, and also the second half as the rain continues to fall. We get ready to wrap this thing up. And any final thoughts?
No, just once again, glad to see the Raiders able to come back and win this thing after once again the disappointing loss right here last week to Sherman, but they put that thing behind them and come back out here with a big offensive show. 55 points for the Raiders, and as Skip told you, Rider wins this thing 55-28.
Our director tonight has been Tracy Sanders. Technical support by Thomas Hickey, and all our fine folks on the camera and graphics and everybody who's had a part of this one. For Donnie Lang, I'm Skip Boyden and the entire WFTV broadcast crew. So long, everybody, until next week when the Hershey Huskies take on the Burke Burnett Bulldogs. We'll have it for you right here on WFTV. So long, where the final score, the Rider Raiders defeat the Denton Broncos by a score of 55-28.
nicely with all of the other colors you have in your wardrobe. And if you're saying also in that same Donna sentence, Donna, it's not too warm where I am right now, no problem. All throughout the winter, women are wearing these very sexy looking tank tops and very chic looking tank tops underneath suits, underneath business suits. So if you have, a royal blue suit or a teal suit or even a black suit, you can pop this tank top, this floral tank top on with no problem. It'll look real sharp, real sexy, and you keep your jacket on, by the way, if you're doing this at work, because usually sleeveless doesn't cut it in most offices. But just to have that poking out at the top of your collar is just wonderful. Now also on your screen is a beautiful Sonari skirt. This is the Sonari full skirt with a contrast sash. Now the retail value on this is $43. QVC price today is $33. Real sharp look. Will go beautifully with the tank top I just showed you, but will stand equally as well with the other articles you could have in your wardrobe. Articles in your wardrobe. I sound like a lab technician. With the other blouses you have in your wardrobe. Let me tell you a little bit about this. This is 60% rayon, 40% acetate. Hey, we've heard that before. Yes, you did, because that's what the tank top was made out of. Now you have a full cut elastic back skirt. Now the front of your skirt, if you didn't want to wear it with that sash, does have a smooth, it is just a straight piece of fabric, and then on the back is where you have your elasticized look happening. You have 2 quarter pockets on this. I like the quarter pockets. You know, they're placed far enough forward on you that they're not going to pull and bulge at the hips, and that is a good thing. And then on these skirts you have a beautiful contrasting sash happening. Now, what sizes do I have this for you in? I have this for you in purple, in a small 6'8", and your medium 10-12, and in the plus sizes 1X 16-18, 2X 20-22, 2X is 20 to 22, and your 3X is 24 to 26. And that is in your purple, which has a beautiful sash that is in an aqua color. Now I'm assuming that these other skirts are available in all sizes, guys, I guess. Well, I'll show them to you in a moment. Now, as far as how you're going to take care of this, you're going to dry clean this. Now in aqua, this skirt comes only in 3X, which is your 24 to 26. So purple, it's small, medium, 1X, 2X, 3X. In purple, it is just in 3X. And I don't know why I have this other color out here, because we're not showing this today. Beautiful movement to this skirt, easy movement. You know, these full skirts just move so well, and when you sit down, you don't have to worry, oh my goodness, it's too much leg showing. You're comfy, you look good, you look put together, you look in control the whole time, and the skirt looks so beautiful with the tank top that we showed you earlier. Again, it's a real on-target look. This is our Sonari full skirt with contrast sash, item A5840. Retail value $43, QVC price $33. Okay, now we're going to cut loose with a big, bold, exquisite fashion statement. I love this jacket. Take a look at this Sonari Cascade front jacket. It's item A5833. Retail value $53, QVC price $38.60. Wow, is that sharp. This is 60 rayon, 40 acetate. It's a long sleeve jacket with a contrasting cascade front collar. These cascade front collars are absolutely fun and beautiful, and the line of this jacket is very flattering on all figures, especially if you have a fuller bust that you want to minimize just a little bit. The cascading jacket is for you. It's sort of a variation almost on the swing jacket. Now, you do have your contrast on these jackets happens on that cascading collar, and on your cuff. And we have this for you in aqua with a purple accent or purple with an aqua accent. Let me go over some sizes with you here. Your aqua comes in small 6'8", your medium 10-12, and your large 14-16, as well as plus size 1X 16 to 18, 2X 20 to 22, and your 3X 24 to 26. How true to size is this running, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Your medium chest measurement on this is 48 inches, and the jacket is 38 inches long in a medium. In a 2X, your chest measurement on this jacket is 56 inches, and it's 33 inches long, so you are gaining an inch there. Now, you're also saying to me, Donna, I would like it in purple. What sizes do you have it for me there? Well, in purple, I have this for you in large, which is 14-16, and then 2X, which is 20 to 22, and your 3X, which is 24 to 26. I'd like to show you something really neat on these jackets. You know, this cascading collar, you might be thinking, well, I'm telling you, what happens when it whips around and cascades in the wind? Do I have to worry? No, you don't, because look at how far that cascade inset goes. It goes way back to your armhole. Unless you're out there flapping your arms in the wind, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about somebody seeing some color other than the overall tone in the cascade. Very sharp. This is the kind of look you're going to see up in New York and in Chicago and in LA. Real sharp and a little bit different. If you're one of those people who feels like putting on something that people will notice, this jacket is for you. This is our Sonari Cascade front jacket. It's a retail value of $53, QVC price, retail value is $53 on that piece, QVC price $38.60. If you look terrific in high colors and you're partial to Aztec and dramatic prints, this is your ticket. This is our Aztec print two-piece skirt set, item A6725, retail value $80, QVC price $59.90, and your shipping and handling on this, $4.47. What a sharp look this is. This is 100% rayon, and it's a two-piece skirt set. Now what you have here is a black background upon which is an exquisite high-color Aztec print. You have long sleeves on your top and a jewel neckline, and then there's a keyhole back, and you have an adorable flange shoulder. I don't know if you can appreciate it on this shot, but I'll make sure you get a good look at that, the little flange on that shoulder. You don't see those around all the time. It's nice when they put that extra detailing on there for you. Now I have this for you in sizes small 6'8", medium 10-12, and your large 14-16, as well as extra large, which is your 18-20. You know, there's a beautiful fuchsia orange and orange combo in here, and if you've been out in the department stores, you'll see that this is all over the place. It's very big this season, mixing this high fuchsia tone with this high orange melon color. It's a sure win. Your other colors in here, you have sort of a royal blue, and then again, it's on your black background. So I would suggest you might want to pull out some of your gold tone jewelry with this, or your costume fuchsia. Now, this does have a shoulder pad to it, and then here's your flange shoulder, which is like a little, oh, what do you call it? How would you describe this? I would say that this is like a little flange. What should I call it? There you go. It's like a little piece outset there. If you didn't know what a flange shoulder was, now you know. Learn something new every day. It's a very festive look. It's a very upbeat look, an energetic look. Again, to accessorize this, I would go real easy at the neckline, perhaps one faux gold necklace as we're showing, or one of your real pieces, and that's it. I wouldn't overdo because this print has so much movement and action to it. You will absolutely want to take this to the office party, to the office, to the luncheon that you're on your way to, or to a wedding. You can absolutely take this to a Sunday afternoon wedding with no problem. Now, again, I remember I do have this for you in sizes small 6'8", medium 10-12, and your large 14-16, and an extra large 18 to 20. Oh, let me tell you how true to size this is running. Your medium top length is 26 inches, and your chest measurement in your medium is 44 inches, okay? Now, the skirt is 30 inches long. You are going to machine wash this, but do it in cold, machine wash in cold, and then you're just gonna line dry it or dry it flat, and then you are back in business and ready to roll. Great outfit if you're going on vacation and you want to add a little more festivity to your evenings when you're going out to dinner. This is the ticket. It's just a very sharp, vibrant, high-tone look. Just a no-fail look. This is our Aztec print two-piece skirt set. Retail value is $80. QVC price $59.90. Let's go feminine and knockout, and that's exactly what we're doing for you here. Thank you, Christine David. This outfit comes to you via Christine David. This is our rose print two-piece skirt set. Item A6732. Retail value $67, QVC price $49.90, and your shipping and handling $4.72. What an exquisite print this is. This is 100% rayon challis, one of my favorite materials, and it is a two-piece skirt set. Now you have a cummerbund skirt. In other words, the front looks like a cummerbund and the back is that elastic inset. So again, it's nice and comfy, and it gives you a nice finished look. In fact, what I love about these two-piece skirt sets, if you're like me and you carry a lot of your height in your leg and not in your body, you are what's known as short-waisted. So we short-waisted ladies march ourselves into the store and we try on dresses, and we have all of this extra material hanging at the bodice, and it's very frustrating. And if you have a bust as well, then you have all this material sticking out of the bust and it's hanging on you funny. It's just a nightmare, Well, along come these two-piece skirt sets. So you can tuck in your top as low down as you need, and it's perfect for the short-waisted figure because it looks tailored for you. So that's one of the reasons I love these, because that's one of the things I have to battle in fashion, that I have a bust and I'm short-waisted. So dresses can be a tougher find for me. So this is the easy way to go. Now, what if you're somebody who says, I don't like to tuck things in? You don't have to, because you have a nice finished bottom on this top. And if you want to wear this over, you can with no problem. Now, you do have a 3/4 sleeve, which is known as your bracelet sleeve, so by all means, put on the bracelets. There are beautiful, rich tones in this. There's a very high red and then a deeper red, so again, that gives your flowers wonderful depth. And then there's aqua and royal blue happening in there, and a bit of magenta and a bit of gold happening in there. Very rich, autumny tones. If you love ruby jewelry, if you love garnet jewelry, whip it out, put it on with this. You will look absolutely stunning. And you can see in this print there's a little bit of paisley happening in there, which is also very upscale looking. Christine David just does beautiful things for us, and she has a real sense of style and finesse in all of her stuff. Another way to accessorize this in a very sophisticated, elegant way, how about your opera length or your 24-inch pearls on this? I think that would be a stunning, stunning look. Now, I would suggest a dark hose for this dress. Frankly, most of your fall fashions, you are going to want to put on a darker hose than a lighter hose. And we have it we're showing it to you with a black pump, and I think that's the way to go. If you want to dress it up even more, take out those suede pumps and put them on those little booties. They will look fantastic. That's a real dressy look. So you're going to take this dress easily to a more formal occasion, like a wedding or a fancy party. Great for visiting at the holidays. For entertaining, I think you'd be pretty comfortable in this. And if you are entertaining, maybe you'll want to put on a slightly lower heel, just so you can do laps around the kitchen, which is what you end up doing when you're entertaining. Let's go to the phones. Hi, I'm Donna. You're on the air with me. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm also Donna, and I'm from Fort Walton Beach, Florida.
You're also Donna. Donna, tell me, does everybody sing the song "Oh Donna" to you?
Yes. And I think I'm from that age period.
Oh, I tell you, and every time they sing that to us, I think they think that we've never heard it before.
Right.
They're so original. I get all of the Donna songs. There's a Donna song from Hair. You probably get that, and then
Yes.
there's some other Donna song. Well, it's
But
good to
I'm
hear.
sure you're quite younger than what I am from what I can see on TV.
Oh, it's the makeup. It's the makeup. So, Donna, tell me, what brings you to QVC today?
Well, I'm ordering a 6725, the Aztec print two-piece skirt set.
The Aztec print two-piece. Oh, that is just lovely.
Oh, the colors look really pretty on TV, and I hope it looks just as well when I get it home.
Donna, it do. I'm telling you, it's very, as soon as I saw that backstage, I said, this one's going to sell, this one's going to go. The colors are even more vibrant in real life than what you're seeing on your screen. That high pumpkin tone is wonderful with the fuchsia. Have you seen that out in the stores being combined?
Yes, I have, and I like bright colors.
Yes, absolutely. What kind of coloring do you have?
Well, I have highlighted hair, two-tone kind of blonde and beige, and two different color beiges and browns.
Perfect colors for you then. Perfect
And light
colors.
skin and green eyes.
Oh, this outfit is going to make you look smashing. Good choice.
Well, I hope so.
Oh, it will. It will. Where are you going to wear it, Dawn?
To church and out to eat, and just different functions like that, but mainly to church.
Well, this is a perfect outfit for that, for all of those dressier occasions when you want to look real put together and kind of be noticed. I think this is a dress you don't walk around in expecting to hide in.
Right, I like bright colors because that kind of signifies my personality.
Oh, what a wonderful way of looking at it. I never thought of that. Well, I hope to be getting some more bright colors in to lift and accent all of the wonderful personalities out there, Donna, and you certainly sound like a sparkler yourself.
Well, thank you. I'm definitely a Susan Graver fan. I have a lot of her things because they are bright colors.
Yes.
I do have one request. I've been watching the Fashion Channel, and I really like it.
Good.
But what I would like to have is measurements on the hips when you show slacks, and especially when they're shown together, because I tend to be larger on the bottom and smaller on the top.
I hear ya.
And that would be very helpful when ordering.
Hip measurements, you mean on like the stretch pants and stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
and on fashion formulas, just through the hip area, that would
Okay.
give you an idea, which size to order. Also, some of the slim skirts, like Susan Graver has slim skirts, and
Okay.
Sonari has slim skirts. I've had a little problem there because I've ordered too small because they tend to cut smaller through the hips, and a hip measurement would be very helpful when you show it on TV.
You got it, Donna. Consider it done, and I will certainly pass that on to the powers that be and on to the other show hosts so that
Thank
we'll all
you.
start getting that out for you.
I certainly appreciate it, and I appreciate all the hosts. You do a fine job.
Oh, well, thank you very much, and thanks so much for calling in, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon.
I hope so, too.
Okay, take
Have
care
a good
now.
evening, Donna.
Yes, you too, Donna.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that is a sharp outfit, and I know that there'll be some very good wear coming out of that outfit, as there will be out of this beautiful rose print two-piece skirt set. We have a retail value of $67 on this. QVC price, $49.90.
You're watching the QVC Fashion Channel.
Shopping with the QVC Fashion Channel means shopping at your convenience because you can order any item at any time of the day. That means you can place an order tonight for that item you saw this morning, or videotape your favorite program and call us later. Simply have the correct item number ready, and as long as supplies last, we'll take your order just like we always do. It's that easy. So have that item number ready and shop at your convenience with the QVC Fashion Channel.
Fall fashions, right now when you need them most. The season's best, only on the QVC Fashion Channel.